Fish on, baby! Lots of reports of blackfin tunas out of Dania, even as far north as Stewart. So we're gonna go see if we can't find some of those and see what else we can get into today. Well, it looks like we got some visitors, guys. We're waiting on the fellas to show up, hoping to try out something interesting. So we've had this custom butt section made, and this butt section will fit onto these rods just like you would like a trolling outfit. And then what I'm gonna put on these actually is a 400 seaboard. It's a 400J, which has like an auto jigging setup. So in a perfect world, what I'm shooting for today is that this thing's gonna sit in the rod holder in the back. That's gonna go on it just like that. And then I have 4 different tips that I want to try out today. So I want to see, like, if I could set this in the holder and get this thing jigging, then I can actually captain the boat for the other guys and not have to go too crazy trying to go back and forth from the controls to jigging. So I've got this one, and then I've got a few more right over here that are strapped to the railing here. So I've got a fiberglass one, I've got like a skinny all carbon one, I have one of our pro jiggers, so that's like a graphite, and then I've got a super long one. Big question is like, what is the best action? What's the best jig? What's the best line size? You know, this is essentially for us here in the States undeveloped, you know, guys aren't doing this, and you can't even get this butt section at the right angle. I had to have this made, and so I've got all of these things to play around with today to see which one really is the best. And this is kind of product development. It is product development for us, and figuring out what's the best, and it's kind of fun as well. So we're taking you guys along with us. Soon as these fellas get here, we're out. We're gonna roll off into the drink.
We have arrived.
Here. Ran into a nice patch of seaweed. I always like to stop and just throw a few casting jigs at it, see if there's anything home. A lot of times the mahi will be under them, and the baby fish are smaller fish. It's like a nursery for them, so a lot of the predators like to hang out and see if they can't get a snack. So we're hopefully throwing a snack at them. Well guys, we're just outside of Port Everglades, and we've had some good reports of tuna. The tuna bite's been pretty decent here, so we're gonna see if we can't get some. But in addition to that, I'm gonna try something new today. I've got a bent butt with multiple rods, one being fiberglass, one solid carbon, one's carbon fiber, long ones, short ones, and I just want to see which one would really be best for auto jigging with this setup. So I've got it matched with a 400 Seaboard J, and basically I'm going to drop this baby down and see if I can't auto jig a fish up. While this thing's auto jigging, I'm going to drop another jig down. This is pretty interesting because it's on a random setting. This is a long rod, so really the movement of the boat is helping it jig, in addition to the reel retrieving line and putting tension on the end of the rod. The long one seems kind of neat to me. It's interesting. I've got 3 more to try out. Whether we'll try them all today, I'm not sure.
We're in 265 feet. I'm gonna drop the 250 gram all glow torpedo. If it ain't broke, Don't fix it. Oh, you gotta run, Forrest, run! Come on, baby. We're on the bottom with a 250 gram all glow torpedo, marking it around 200. We're in 250 feet of water. I drop down to the bottom, working the bottom. Oh, 2 cranks, 3 cranks off the bottom. Whammy! She's a runner, she's a track star. No, seriously.
How's that fight feeling?
I feel like we got a little blackfin on here. A little bit of head shakes, some thumps. It's always good. You know, you just gotta keep your spirits high and you gotta keep positive. I just had a Guggen mistake. I wasn't paying attention. Lobbed on my the pro jigger out in a bird's nest. So instead of getting disheartened and getting all upset, just grab another rod, put it down there, and here we are. Hooked up, baby, let's go! There's color. Yeah.
Yeah, nice blackfin.
Oh yeah, oh yeah! Get at the gap! Oh, there's color.
Around one more time.
I got him. Hold on. Walking it back. Walking it back.
Oh. Son, Mr. Out. Kill it, blackfin.
I'll bring him up.
Water camera. Kind of cool. I'm still jigging right there. Still jigging there, and then I've got this fish hooked up here, so it's like never out of the game. This is the 6'6" new pro jigger you can find in Captain Harry's in Miami. We've got them in the Keys. These rods you'll find in your local tackle shops everywhere. Check it out, guys. That's pretty neat. Little tile. Baby tile.
The daddy's home. Oh, Bubba. He's a screaming. 250 gram all glow torpedo. Why would you drop anything else? Holy Christ. This might be a big age.
Why do you love fishing, Aaron?
Because of this.
No, tell me why.
The tug is my drug.
Why do you repeat the question and answer?
Why do I love fishing? Well, no phones, no distractions, just you and your guys and gals. And it's man versus nature, you know? It's that tribal instinct to bring back dinner over your shoulder for your family. I bring food, you know? The caveman-esque that's in all of us. I'm just a fishing caveman, that's all. I got this thing maxed. Oh my gosh. I think it's a big AJ.
Yeah? It's powerful.
I mean, I'm thumbing to get him up. Oh, don't do this at home, guys.
Don't thump too much.
No. Oh my gosh. Oh, I know what it is, guys. I think I hooked a submarine. They're supposed to be down here at around 250 feet now this time of the year.
Sure it's not a whale?
Dude, I don't know, man. What I got a big meat torpedo on here. That's all I know.
That's what she said.
Coming up, you're at like 150.
Not like wanna break.
Oh, fish on the electric. This is my first fish on the auto jigging outfit.
There's color.
AJ or tuna?
Big white AJ.
Wow, let's not gaff him if we don't want to keep him. Big reef donkey Adam just pulled up. And then I've got color coming up here on the auto jigging outfit. Looks like we got the right species here, boys. So I'm gonna flip them. Nice tuna. There we go. That's pretty freaking cool for me, guys, because that's the first fish on the auto jigging outfit, and that's the longest rod that we have. And Adam just yanked in a big AJ. I'm gonna take the hook out of this guy first, just because these guys flop around so much that you're in danger of getting a hook in you. So this guy's a little football. Do we want to keep the little guys? Oh, yeah. Okay. These boys, everybody wants some tuna, so that's it, guys. That's a tuna. Nice tuna. Go. Do you want to show them how you pop the?
Yeah.
So with tuna fish, guys, ow. With tuna fish, they can be bloody, right? And then as they die, the blood pumps into their hearts. Their hearts pump blood into the meat. So you want to bleed them out. And there's a way to do it without a knife. So you can see in comparison, this guy's pretty small in comparison to this big one that we have here. Yeah. But Goldie's gonna show you. What do you do, Goldie?
So basically open up the gills right here. You got a little membrane in between each gill. This is the throat right here. So you want to stick your fingers through, pop it through, and then just pull.
And then watch the blood
pop it right out, and all the blood's just gonna fall right out.
That's it.
You can let it bleed right there in the bucket. Meat's gonna have way higher quality than it would just a non-bled fish. So
that was very interesting for me. So this auto jigging setup mixed with me manually jigging on a slow pitch outfit. So I've got two lures down at the same time, and I was able to, engage the electric reel, get the fish coming up once I hooked up on the auto jigger. Gave me time to retrieve my manual reel, and then at the same time Adam was hooked up on the bow. So we've got two tunas. The 260 seems to work well on the auto jigger, just the way the action of the tip of the rod is bouncing and moving back up. So it moves fast enough through the water to actually get a decent amount of action on it. So I'm gonna put it back down. Let's see. It seems like we're in the right area. We're sending 270. We've been pretty consistently hooking up. Goldie had a fish on that came unglued, which you guys probably didn't see in the video, but we'll stay in this 260 area. So we started out in 300. We weren't getting any bites, we were getting marks, but now that we're sitting in the 260 area, we're getting both. We're getting marks, we're getting bites. This is where we want to be. Stay where the fish are at.
Oh, we got that.
pretty much right off the bottom, giving it some nice slow pitch. And he did not like it. Feels like a bonita or a tuna. He's coming out. He's scoping out wide. I got a bonita. I think you got a bonita. You want to just hand me the gap? Wow, nice mark. One man stick and egg. That's how it's done.
Yeah.
Woo! About ran me around the boat once or twice.
I'm gonna get you in that reef.
Ah! Ah!
Will's not here today. You can't blame him.
It's broke me off, I think.
Let's go. Tuna teaser 210, Pro Jigger Power 2. Crushed it right on the bottom. Beautiful mud. Started working for Johnny Jigs probably about 4.5 years ago. Probably 14 and a half, 14. Ride my bike to the shop, just obsessed since the day I met these guys. And man, just what a beautiful fish. Wow.
So I just switched out the tip, going for a little bit shorter one. It's basically the same blank, but it's just a shorter version of it. I want to see what the action looks like on a shorter one, if I like that better than the longer one. It's kind of neat to have all these action samples and be able to play around with this auto jigging system. I do realize that I'm blessed having a tackle shop and being able to play around with stuff like this. I know not everybody can do that, but hopefully I can at least film it and show you what I'm doing so I can save you some money in the long run without having to make the same mistakes that I'm making. Let's drop this down, guys, see what happens. We got some good marks on the screen. We were just about to move and then something moved through.
There's another one on him,
Go. That's what we were looking for.
There you go, come on.
Beautiful. Yeah. Good ball.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it right here.
Oh,
There's a big one behind him. There's a big one behind him. Right here. Have you ever got a water camera?
That one I can get.
15 mahi right here. There you go, Dad. What a good call was it in there. Good job doing that. Oh no. 20 to, this is 18 to the 4.
Throw him back.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get in there and get a bigger one. We gotta get a little closer to the weed line, right? Yeah, here, Adam. Unless you want to drive.
Yeah, I'll drive.
So we pulled up on this weed line because we heard, you know, there's been mahi around. It's that time of year for mahi, and we've got just our little casting jigs. We keep these guys pretty much rigged and ready to go at all times because of this reason. If you run across seaweed like this, so the seaweed generally holds juvenile fish, and then in return, you know, the mahi, which are ferocious predators, will hang around and eat the juvenile fish. So Goldie switched the handle on me, messed me all up. I'm used to my spinner on the left, which is fine. He can use it. I'll play captain, and hopefully we can get a keeper out of this.
There was one big one.
Really, you seen a bigger one?
Yeah, trailing in the back.
Blackfin.
Little baby.
Little baby.
Hey,
Do we want to keep them or send them back? Alright.
That's a tuna.
Oh, there we go. Blackfin, baby.
That's what's for dinner.
On the auto jigger. So I switched up the rod to the shorter rod on the auto jigger, and I feel like the action's not as good, but it's still producing tuna fish. This is about the only tuna that we get here on the South Atlantic. Once in a while, you'll get a bluefin or a yellowfin, but these are the most common for us.
I was on the dropper.
Yeah, I was on the drop. Yeah, way down there.
Cool.
At about, what were we in? 315. Probably down there like 250. Dropping just about hit the bottom. Just crushed it. For sure, kind of feeling like dead weight right now. Still on the 210, tuna teaser, silver glow. Working phenomenally. This power too. Coming up right here. Ah, bonita.
Hand line them.
Nice hook set.
So when I'm looking for pelagics like blackfin tuna that are up in the water column, obviously I'm looking at the screen and I want to know what depth they're at because I have a metered line. It'll tell me how deep I am. But also I like to work through the water column whenever we don't see them on the screen. So a lot of times I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I just kind of go into a nice slow pitch. And you'll notice that my rod is across my forearm here. I'm doing a nice slow unload and I'm allowing the jig to fall every time. So I'm doing a slow lift, slow fall, and really it's about just getting it in front of a school of tunas. They'll generally hit it. So I'm gonna do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now I'm just gonna kind of work slowly. There's times whenever you're gonna not be paying attention to what you're doing and I'll just get into a regular motion like this, slow pitching, and I'll keep going like this until my lure gets up to about 50 feet and then I'll drop right back down to the bottom. I don't think the electric reel gives you a huge advantage except for the fact that that thing's still jigging while I'm pulling a tuna in on the other side. That's it, boys. Blackfin tuna. So I've had the auto jigger going. They seem to really want this all glow torpedo today, but I'm still fishing right to the left of me with my auto jigger, and I've got a tuna on the deck, and that thing will stop automatically.
Nice one.
Yes.
Ooh, that one.
Yeah. Well, that was on the bottom.
Yeah, boy.
Holy. She's a runner. She's a track star.
Dang it, dude. I just got
All the way down there, all the way on the bottom. Just thumping the bottom. You know, little thump, thump, thumperton. Little thumpy, thump, thump. I needed this. Sometimes when you're jigging, things slow down. You know, I had a really hot morning. Got a lot of fish on the boat. Sometimes there's slow lulls in the day. Jigging can be a grind. You just got to keep going, stay vertical, stay on the bottom, keep thumping, keep banging that bottom. That's what she said. Oh my God.
8
Another?
That's an 8.
That's an AJ, yeah.
Yeah, that is an AJ.
For sure. All right, that's 150.
Wow, that's a powerful fish, guys. It was just way too much. That is a powerful fish. I'm about to put this in auto jig mode. Just gonna let that sit. That's a powerful fish. Major tail wobbling. So if you guys look at the shig that's on the end of my rod, the only time I see that is whenever we're dealing with tunas or bonitas. But this guy smashed that jig on the way down. Very powerful run. He was pulling drag, and I probably have my drag set it a little higher than I should have it. But I'm starting to gain on him now. Oh, he's tail wrapped, that's why. Oh no, it's still a decent blackfin.
You want a gap?
Nope. I'm not gonna flip him. I'm gonna grab him from the line here. Look at that, guys. So I want to show you guys something that's been pretty neat and a big talking point around the Johnny Jigs shop, and just something that we've been completely in awe about, and that is those hooks. In doing single hooks on the top and the bottom, and granted it's a little bit thicker wire, it actually will pull in massive fish without bending out, and they are super sharp, and they have a little bit of that tassel there which really attracts the tuna fish. And that's our single pro jigger hook. So whenever if you go to our website and you purchase stuff, anything that is pro jigger, that's our higher end line of products. And so we have a full line of pro jigger hooks, including ones that have wire core inside of them for the toothy critters. But let's take a look at this tuna, guys. So that was really our target species for today, and we just did so much more. That's a blackfin tuna, chicken of the sea, as Adam says. These are delicious. You can eat these sushi. So basically you could fillet this fish up right now, have some wasabi and some soy sauce, and just cook this guy right up. And these fish are absolutely delicious. So I'm gonna bleed him out in the bucket here, and we're gonna keep going.
You got your camera going?
Yep.
Yeah, you got it.
We were foul hooked on the way up, so I was bringing it up. We'll see what I got here. Something hit my foul hook jig. There's some color. I got it. We're good.
Tuna.
Woohoo, baby!
Came off just like
Look
that.
at that, dude.
That's how we roll.
See hooker.
That's how we roll.
Another one bites the dust. Oh, another one gone. Another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow.
Well guys, we're back at the dock. Man, what a nice tuna right here. We've got quite a few more that are about the same size as this. And then always whenever you get a mutton snapper out there, it's a pleasant surprise. That's probably the most highly sought after snapper in our waters. But really we just ran down to Dania. We had a report that the tuna fish were biting, and we were targeting structure along with depths looking for the tuna fish, and it paid in dividends. So I'm gonna fillet this mutton snapper up first for you guys. I just do a cut right across the head, and then I roll right down the side of them there. There are some captains out there that are 100 times faster at this than me, but for a beginner guy, I can definitely help you fillet a decent fish. So there is like some pin bones right here. And once you get past those, there they are right there. then you can kind of just roll right over the rib cage there. And I'm going to show you guys why this is such a highly sought after fish for us. Look at that, guys. There's barely any bloodline down the middle of that. It's a very nice texture, white flaky meat. Really, this fish here, you can just put it in a frying pan with some salt and pepper and just cook it. A little bit of olive oil, maybe some butter in there, and it turns out delicious every time. Make some sides with it, maybe a bed of rice. Some people like to blacken it even, and then you can take the blackened fillet and make a sauce with it by just adding some cream to the pan after the fish is cooked. So this is a highly sought after fish. It is delicious. It's one of my favorites, and it's one of the fish that we just get super excited about when we catch them. So guys, thanks for going out on the water with us today. Hope we put some good information in for you guys to learn while we're on the water, as well as we're learning really neat stuff today with the auto jigger, as well as hooking up manually. Flew the drone out there today. We should have some killer footage by Devin Butterfield, Mr. Butters himself. So don't forget to like and subscribe. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram. We have TikToks out there as well. And most importantly, guys, jig on.